Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know it has been a minute since I've been on here, and I thought once Christmas was over it would slow down, but it has not slowed down for me. So I got the paper pumpkin kit, and I thought what we would do is just put these together for those of you who have not seen it. It's beautiful, and it coordinates with our one of our sets in the new mini catalog. So, go ahead and pull this out. Alright, so it comes with a gorgeous scrape stamp. And this is, for anyone wondering, this is the Glass Mat Studio. And the cleaning cloth is right here. That it comes, that you can get if you, it's a promotion for those who would like to sign up to be a demonstrator. So this is one of the products you can get into, as well as the addition, or as an addition to your $125 a product for $99, and that runs through the end of February. Okay, I'm also decided to throw in another change in my craft room, so trying to finish that up. I have a class coming up soon, and so instead of having a craft room, I'm going to have a craft studio and just making room for people to come over and have some crafty fun. So let's go ahead and get this open. Such a beautiful kit. Let's see, perennial. Let's see, it's a suite that has perennial postage, and I do not have a catalog on me, but it is painted lavender, or I think it's painted lavender. Let me see. Yeah, painted lavender and perennial postage suite that is in the new mini catalog. So here's all the pieces. This beautiful stamp set, and oh, how nice. Look at that. So you have that as a, well, that's kind of neat. It shows you what the stamps look like. So you could put them in one of the cases that the stamps come in, because you can order those blank. That's really cool. I've not seen that before. Okay, so we've got some twine. We've got some dimensionals. I'm going to set those aside. These beautiful envelopes. So you've got, looks like it makes 8 cards. So you've got kind of a crafty colored envelope and this beautiful purple envelope. Let's see, in the instructions, this is the cards that we're going to make with it. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and get stuff out. We'll just start pulling stuff out one at a time. So we're going to do the first project here. I'm going to need a little mat to stamp on. Get my blocks. And if you haven't had a paper pumpkins before, this is a great way to build your ink colors. You just save them, and you can get re-inkers for them, and you just save them, and slowly you start building, because the same color doesn't come in each package. Sometimes you'll get a repeat, but it doesn't come in each one. So I'm going to pull this block out and this block out, and I need to clean my blocks. But okay, so the first thing I need is this. Oh, look at that beautiful foiling. Oh, that's really pretty. So we're going to need this. And this is just going to be a tag. Okay, so we have that. And then I'm going to set these aside, because we'll just do one of each, and then I'll play with the others later. Oh, that's a beautiful card base. Look at that. I love all those florals. Okay, there's that. And then we've got these pieces. We won't need this for this project. There's the other card base. It's so pretty. I love craft. Okay, so I'm searching for the pieces we need, and we need one of these. Set those aside. We've got some glue dots here. And we need one of these green pieces right here. Okay, so I'm going to set these aside because I'm not going to need anything else for this project except the twine. So we're just going to put those up there. And the first thing it wants us to do is stamp this just a little something for you. Okay. I like to rub these just to kind of get some of that sticky off. Oh, I need to open the ink too. So these paper pumpkins are designed to have everything in it you need so you can craft and just have fun without, you know, you don't have to design anything. They also have other projects you could do with them. So I'm just used my scissors. Just be careful when you do that. I'm just going to open that up, and this holds these inks so they don't slide around. All right, I'm just going to move that up there though. Just a little something for you. So we're going to stamp that on here. Beautiful. All right, I'm just going to set that aside. And then we need to put some glue dots on our leaf. Let's see, where's my take your pick tool? I just finally found it with all this cleaning I've been doing. Okay, so we're going to add one to about here. Here, and the instructions show you where to add them. You can of course add them wherever you want. And then this is going to get dimensionals. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we need, it tells us we need 12 inches. I don't think we're going to need 12 inches of twine. There's the end that I need. Okay. All right, so first thing we're going to do is I'm just going to kind of, this is off of it just a little. And we're going to put this here like that, with the stem kind of coming out. Maybe off this way. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and remove these. And I just cut my nails off, so. Okay. So this Take You Pick tool is so handy. Okay, so I'm going to place this right. Make sure I get, I'm going to have this coming off of there a little bit. What a pretty tag. And then go ahead and add this. I want to have it come off, but I don't want the dimensional to be showing. So I want it probably right about there. This would be a great little Valentine tag to put for a little gift. Now we're going to go ahead and do some twine. I don't think I need that much. Now you can measure 12 inches. There is a ruler on the instructions right here, so you can measure out the length. But I'm just going to kind of figure that out on my own here. Okay. Now I think it's showing to tie it, which I may do. It keeps it on there. I have a different way that I put these on, but it won't loosen that way. So let's go ahead. We're gonna, okay, they show us doing it this way. Put one of your ends there. Now something I'm going to do in a future video, probably the next one, is we're going to, I see a lot of videos about alternatives, and that's great because I do alternatives for these as well. I'm just going to tie a knot here at the base. And then you have this beautiful tag that you can add to a gift. So there's one of the projects. But we're going to play with the stamp set and see what we can come up with cards with the stamp set and some paper. Okay. Now, I'm going to go ahead and clean this. This is my favorite cleaner. It's easy. Excuse me. It's easy, so that's why I love it. And I need to rinse it off actually, but it just comes, you can get this little cleaner that goes in there, and then you just simply go here to wash and here to dry, and it's clean. Now stamps do stain with certain ink colors because it has some red in it or something, so that's why they stain, but it doesn't matter, they still work. Alright, so I'm going to put this back on, and let's get our next project pieces out. Okay, so the next one is going to be using this piece that we popped out and a craft card base. So we're going to go ahead and fold that. Press that down. Okay. Now we've got the card base and we've got this piece here, and this is going to go in this orientation. Alright, so the next thing we need is this green piece right here, this big one. That one, and this one right here. Okay, we need that one. Just those two pieces for this card, and then our sentiment strip, we will need one of these long ones that are in here. So let's make sure we've got all these right. Yep. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna do these flowers first, and then I'll stamp. We're going to put a couple of glue dots right on the front of this green stem. Make sure I'm in camera here. Okay, and we're also going to do that here on these pretty purple flowers. I got get some pieces to pop out there. Get those popped out. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and attach the purple on top of the green here. There we go. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and stamp. We're going to stamp Happy Valentine's Day. Now you could definitely put any kind of greeting you want on it, but I'm going to go ahead and just use what is in the kit. I'm going to need the bigger piece here. Get some ink. Okay. There we go. We'll go ahead and clean this off. Now, if you wanted to make all these cards at once, you could just do all your stamping and get all your pieces together and kind of do like a mass production thing. I'll go ahead and put this away. Okay. See if I can keep this in the right order. There we go. All right, so we've got the stamped. And so what we're going to do is we're going to actually we're going to attach this here to the back. So this is just going to go in here like that. So let's go ahead and get the sticky off of that so we can get that where it needs to be. And then we're going to attach it to our card base. That is so pretty. Oh my goodness, I love that. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and flip this over and we're going to add some dimensionals to it. And it shows adding one right over here somewhere, so we'll add it right there. And then somewhere else on the flower, so that we'll just do that right there. It'll kind of hold them in place. Okay, that looks good. And then we're going to go ahead and attach this to our card once we remove the release papers. See if I can get this on straight. Okay, so we're going to add this to our card base here. It is the full card front, so it's a little bit easier to line up. But if you don't press down right away, you can easily pull it up and kind of adjust it. There we go. That looks good. I love that dimension there with those flowers. Okay, so we've got that on, and then now we're going to go ahead and get some twine. We're going to put some dimensionals back here, 2 of them. On the ends here, we're going to put 1 glue dot right in the center here. We're going to take some of our twine I'm gonna cut a piece here. I need to sharpen my scissors. Okay. And we're just gonna kind of do like a little loop-de-loop thing here so that you have ends coming out. Let's see, maybe we need a little bit more room here. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this to make it easier. I'm not very good at, I don't do this a lot with the twine, so do it this way. So we're gonna have it there, make a loop, come back over, make another loop, and come back over like that. And I'm gonna stick another glue dot on there just to make sure that that stays in place. And then we're going to go ahead and remove the release paper from the dimensionals. And we're going to put this on. Right, probably right about there. Okay. So there's a finished card from this. Isn't that cute? It's so pretty. This is such a fun kit. Okay, the next card. We will need one of these pieces. And there's some foil on these. Some foiling. And one of these small sentiment strips. We're going to do some stamping on there. This card base. What's neat about this card base is you can use this side or you can use this side if you wanted to and have that on the back. But we're going to use the floral side. Okay, so we've got that. Then we need some of our greenery. So we need one of these longer purple pieces and one of these shorter ones and then one of these love words here. Now often, sometimes you can end up with some extra pieces, whether it's sentiment strips, glue dots, whatever, some extra stuff that you can use in your crafting. So, okay, so we've got, oh, and we need the other green one. Or it's not really green. What color is this? Is it peacock? I'll have to look. Okay, we need that one. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and stamp. So we're going to stamp this leafy pattern here. Where do I want it? We kind of want to stamp it so it's just a little off center. So go ahead and get this sticky off of here as much as I can. Get it inked up. We're just going to off center this just a little. Give it a second to soak all the ink in. There we go. And I'm going to clean this and stamp our sentiment. And we're going to stamp the word with. On this piece right here. Okay. So we've got all of our stamping done. Okay, so we're going to move this mat out of the way here. We're going to go ahead and start getting all our stickies on. Put these all over. Put love over. Oh, we also need one of these purple pieces. It's just going to be a layering piece. So on the back of this, we're going to put dimensionals. And we can actually stick this down before we stick anything else down. So our card orientation is going to be where the flowers obviously are going up and down. And we're just going to kind of center this on the card. That looks good to me. So there's that. And now, get the stickies on all the rest of these. We're going to have dimensionals on this. See, anything else need dimensionals? I don't think so. I think it's all sticky dots. Oh, this here is going to need part of a dimensional, and we can use one of these end pieces here. You can use your edges. If you use up all your little round ones that are pre-cut, you can use your edges to get that on there. So that way you use the whole sheet. All right, now we're going to get our glue dots on these pieces. That one. Okay, now we are ready to assemble the card. Bring this back in. So the first thing we're going to want to do is layer the leaves up. I'm going to have it kind of going off the card a little bit. Now we'll put these on. I really like having some of the die cuts loose and not as completely stuck down. I think it just adds more dimension. Okay, get this one added. All right, now we're going to add this piece here, this purple background. Kind of center that there. So good. Okay, there's that. We're going to put our love on. and then our width. And there's our other projects. So here's the 3 projects from the paper pumpkin kit that we did today. They're so pretty. Then when you do get the paper pumpkin kit, I'm gonna put a bow on here. I did not do that, but that's okay. They do have some other ideas here of what you could do or coordinate. This one here would be, this background is cut with, and it's using the card base in here, and it's cut with the perennial postage die to give a jagged edge. There's some butterflies that come with the perennial postage, so it kind of ties some of them in, and just different ways that you could utilize this kit and make something different. So, so there we go. There's the paper pumpkin kit for January. And the next video, we are going to play with the stamp set and see what we can come up with for the stamp set with some colored paper or whatever we come up with. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you on the next one.